Hello and welcome to Boarding Party's Pokemon DnD campaign. Featuring Bentley Woods, CJ, Phoebe Wilheim, Milo Reuter, and D. Blackwater. I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Lyris region. The battle rages on as the Tots struggle to survive the fight of their lives. We're back. I gotta not be so happy because this is gonna suck again.
Anyway, fun time. Let's see how they die.
This is gonna suck. Crash or die?
Because top of the round is the aura, so everything within 30 feet needs to make a wisdom save. Which is...
At least I don't have to roll dice.
Yeah, it's Fletchling, Cyanide, Riot, Crash, Dez, and Chester. Wisdom saves.
Fletchling only has 1 HP.
Can I make a wisdom Dave?
Yeah,
If
I will
make
allow a Wisdom Dave.
If I make a crit wisdom Dave, can Fletchling live?
Fletchling, I will tell you, having 1 HP is much better than having 0 right now. Because 1 will put you to 0. If you're at 0, you take 2 failed death saves. So being at 1 HP
Yeah.
is much better than
How much is the hit?
But
Basically, he's saying you're not going to die outright.
Is
Yeah.
Fletchling not close enough to Grave Tender to
Fletchling is not close enough to Grave Tender to be affected by the aura.
Okay.
Everyone who is outside, I will tell you that much, you are
Okay.
safe. From Grave Tender.
be? Okay.
Wait, what happened?
What?
All the people out there are safe from Grave Tender.
Yeah.
Taking
Joel is
steps.
asking, is Fletchling
Oh, yeah.
in range to be
No.
turned into a ghastly? The
No,
answer
we're
is no.
good. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
You haven't
I
quite figured out
clarified
what
that
the range
last session.
is. but-
Outside versus inside. we're
Yeah.
good.
And it's only if he outright dies.
Yeah.
Like,
If
failed
you,
death
yeah.
saves.
It is if you
Okay.
drop to 0.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was failed
no.
death
Yeah,
saves.
that's-
It's just
So it is
0.
if you drop to 0.
And you're close to
All right.
him, you
Well.
turn into a ghastly
hell
and you're
no.
donezo.
Okay, that changes everything,
Yeah.
baby.
The-
If you intentionally want to be a ghastly,
Then walk up to him and ask, and he's
he'll do it.
He'll boop
sure,
ya.
why not? I don't know.
All
No
right.
one knows. Okay.
Anyway.
That's true.
So roll it up.
What was the number to
16.
save at? I
Cool.
got one.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20?
Yeah.
You take none. Whoever's out there for you. Chester, you take none.
Nice.
Fletchling, how'd
Boy,
you do?
Chester.
It was wisdom.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. Fletchling, you take 4 points of dark damage.
It's knocked out.
Okay.
Did you roll for Derby?
Do we
Derby's
need a
on-
ring?
Derby
We
and
have to ring.
Tallulah don't
That's
have to
right.
roll.
Cyanide failed.
Okay. Cyanide, you take 4 points of dark damage.
She's down.
Oh boy.
Can't believe you killed my lizard that I gave you.
After
I
I
did.
explicitly
I didn't
said
kill
take
her,
care of
bro.
it.
This psychopathic clown
She's not
did.
dead yet.
Hey,
Okay.
you guys brought this upon us.
How did Riot do?
Riot saved.
Okay. So Riot, you take none.
Yay.
Crash, how'd you do?
Oh, wow.
Crash failed.
Okay, Crash, take 4 points of dark damage.
2 points of dark damage, baby.
There you go. And Dez, how'd you do?
Failed.
Okay, Dez, you are weak to this, so you take 8 points of dark damage.
Fuck.
I want to weaponize Dez. Alright, he's dead. Dang it.
I can't do it.
I can't desponize. I don't want to scare you, but that is just the aura. He does still have 2 attacks.
I know.
Oh, Des
Wait,
is out.
what?
Des is out.
Oh,
Dez
he's
is out?
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens when a ghost gets knocked out that's not a Pokemon
it's-
that you control?
It's not great for Dez. There we go. Arlecchino is going to use his movement to teleport 50 feet closer into the building. Seeing
Suck
that
it.
everyone's leaving. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would put him at the archway, and then he can come 4 squares in from there. He's just going to come straight in.
Good
Where?
lord.
Right there's fine. He's just going to
Hey,
come.
piss off!
Piss off.
Oi, get
Oi.
out!
Peace, soul.
SD6, she's sick of.
All right, well,
Or
that just...
you what?
Mortar, you are Arlecchino's favorite deputy. You're taking one of these.
He's still going?
He
Yeah.
has 2 more moves.
That's his aura. Just being near him at the start of his turn is bad news bears.
He's a Libra.
Yeah. Mortar.
What?
That's such a Libra thing to do.
Okay.
I'm just rolling with it. I don't know.
In the week that you weren't over here, I became an astrology girl.
Guys,
His vibes, guys. He doesn't mesh with
Just
us.
bad
Okay.
vibes.
Okay, hold on. It's actually great vibes because that's a natural 1 on the attack against Mortar.
wow.
So you watch
Suck it, Libras.
as Arlecchino just takes a single step and folds the mansion down and steps inside, points a finger towards Mortar. Mortar, you've seen this movie before. You know how it ends. You hold your hand out and you catch the psionic bullet.
Ooh.
And you can now see there is a physical manifestation there, and it's kind of holding. I'll give you a reaction.
Turn it back on him.
Because you're you, and you've been through this before, and it's a natural 1. What do you do with that?
Yeah, Mortar's just going to fire up as much energy in his arm as he possibly can and try and shoot back the bullet right into Arlecchino's brain.
Give me an attack roll.
Into his brain. Come on, do it.
Just go ahead and throw it. I'll let you know.
Oh my god.
Is that a natural 1 back?
Yep.
Okay. I'll say in this
boy.
in this very unique circumstance, the bullet just kind of explodes. I'm not gonna punish you for him failing, but nothing cool happens from that. The other bullet.
I hate everything.
Arlecchino sucks, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I hate everything.
Let's see. Arlecchino's gonna survey the field because he's a jerk. He's got a 30-foot range on this. But he's confident enough that Mortar would have gone down. He doesn't even look.
This is his second move, right? So he's done after this.
This is
for now.
his turn,
For
yeah.
his turn. Okay.
After this, we're gonna jump back into your Pokemons.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Then he gets more turns throughout the turn.
Legendary
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah.
Just because it's his turn doesn't mean he doesn't go another 4 times before it gets to
Before
your
we get
Pokemon.
to do something.
Yeah, you get to do
correct.
one thing.
All right.
This is.
Shot number 2. He's gonna kind of pivot around the back and shoot towards Crash.
Why?
Where's Crash?
That number is
Outside.
Oh, back
very,
there again.
very high.
Crash.
Should
And-
Dez be off the board?
No, Dez is.
Cyanide, Fletchling, and
Sitting
Dez
there.
are all knocked out
Here,
out there.
throw one.
Yeah. Crash.
I need one for Fletchling.
I got it.
You all hear, which this won't make sense to the characters, but will make sense to the players. As Arlecchino takes his shot towards Mortar and Mortar catches it, he kind of goes, "That's new." Fires off another one towards Crash, and you just hear, "Hope you're watching." Shot goes outside. Crash, take 12 points of psychic damage.
6 points of psychic damage.
6 points of psychic damage.
So defiant.
I will not
In
take
near
what you
death.
say.
It's my ability.
There you go. Okay, but that is the end of Arlecchino's turn.
But no.
Cyanide.
Is knocked out.
I need a death
Death
save.
save.
No.
I refuse.
I refuse to do
Your
it.
options are try to succeed or skip. Come on, buddy.
That's a fail.
Fail? Okay, so just mark that down somewhere.
Oh boy.
Cyanide has 1 failed death save. Moving on down the line. Growl. And I need a death save from Dez.
No.
I refuse again.
And then
Come on,
William
Dez.
and Claremont, you're on deck.
Okay.
Come on, Dez.
Atticus,
Come on,
I
Dez.
believe, is
Come on,
off the
Dez.
map. Okay, so I will take Atticus off the...
That's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good shit.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Dez
stuff.
saved.
Okay. Yep, we're just looking for above a 10, or a 10 or above, rather. And then not a natural 1.
So
and
it's
a
not
natural
quite
20.
50-50?
Not quite 50-50. It's slightly balanced in your favor. But a natural 1 is bad news bears. A natural 20 is great. You pop right back up at 1 hit point. But a natural 1 is 2 fails.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want those. So that's Dez. Growl.
Where even is Growl?
Growl
he's
is
hyped.
blessed.
He's hyped in
he
front
is
of
hyped
Kaya.
from
Yeah,
From
hyped in
BB.
front of Kaya.
yeah.
Gonna go in for a bite.
That's dark
Yeah.
damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Dork.
Yes,
Yes, dork damage.
Yeah, buddy.
Dork damage?
Dork.
Dork
Dork damage.
I'll hit him for some geek range.
He's a dork dog.
Come on.
And from New
forgot
Jersey.
15.
15 on Kaya.
Yeah.
Hold please. Hold please. Sorry.
That should hit.
I should have had this out first. Oh, you missed by 1.
Fuck!
Wait.
You're hyped.
Oh.
You're
Oh,
hyped.
yeah, hyped. What does that
Wait,
mean?
wait. Yeah, you
Roll
You
a-
get to add a D8 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
So you should just hit if just rolling.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So use your hype.
Okay.
Cash it in.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
So he's no longer
Bless-
blessed.
Do I have to roll the dice?
Correct. The
Does
bless
it
will go
even
away.
matter? 'Cause
No.
I just get it, right?
Yeah, because you can't crit from it.
If you're
unless
one
you get-
away and you roll a die, the lowest you can
Yeah.
get is a
There's a
1.
one.
Okay, so yeah, give me some damage. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, I want to see it.
I want to see it too, Drew.
You know how? Oh my God! You know how this is gonna be good. Come on, growl.
Drew, come on. Don't jinx it, my man.
It's
Come on,
I don't-
bruv.
I don't think he cannot do it.
11.
11.
11 dog.
Growl. How do you want to do this?
Oh!
Wait,
Avenge me, brother!
wait. You're growing and glowing. How do you want to do this?
Ah!
We're all gonna die, but not before something cool happens.
The Howl and Growl boys, they know how to put down Kaya.
Yeah, they do.
You look back to your brother, and you see him standing tall, and you feel that same spirit channel through you as your legs grow, your fangs extend, massive horns grind up. Paint me a picture. What do you do?
He's gonna dive in at her
Okay.
arm
Yeah.
and kind of twist her over his body, so he's gonna
Okay.
like kind of hip throw her, but
Okay.
as she's coming down, go in at her neck and just.
I dig it. Hold please.
Let's go.
Sorry,
buddy.
I meant to
Good
do this
stuff.
before we started, but I forgot to do that, so that's my fault. So Growl, as you grow and extend and feel this incredible power course through you and you bite into Kaya, you hear this like interdimensional crack. It's loud. It's almost deafening for all of you. As you look towards Arlecchino, and the shadowy fixture that's been wrapped around him shatters. And this falls to the floor where Kaya was. Any of your Tater Tot characters
A giant gnome.
can move to that spot and pick it up. You've seen these before. It's a thought strand.
Oh.
Nothing new, but something's there.
But a human has to take
A
it.
human has to take it.
Okay.
Your Pokemon don't know what to do with it. They don't seem to see it.
Claremont knows how to read.
Well, it's not really a reading thing
Yeah,
so
he does.
much, but
Yeah, he does.
I'll allow that he can read, but anyways.
You can't
Good
speak
for you, it doesn't
I'm
help
a human in a Pokeball.
Damn.
On that similar note, this one drops beneath Arlecchino's feet.
Oh, snap.
But you all hear that like deafening roar, and then if you would direct your attention, please, to Arlecchino's HP and damage. You watch as Arlecchino's chest just kind of tears asunder from where you guys have cut him to pieces before, and these shadowy ribbons are barely holding together. And you see he looks over to where Kaya was. Useless witch, we had a deal. All you had to do was survive. No matter, I'll finish them myself. Moving on. William and Claremont.
William.
Put them in your bag.
What? He can't grab him.
It's a hat!
Drew,
I'll put him in
Yes.
the hat.
how would you classify Arlecchino, like looking wise?
He looks.
Bad.
I will tell you, he is now bloodied.
Ravaged.
He was nowhere near. He is now bloodied.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
We found the key, guys.
I know.
Okay, I'm like,
We figured out what it was.
Okay, so William and Claremont, you
Who
are
said
up.
that?
Yeah.
see,
Where are
Winter,
you?
CJ?
Winter, you're on deck, unless Winter is off the field.
No,
but
he's
I believe
not.
he's not.
He's there.
Unplug this while I need to use it.
Okay. I will also let you know Arlecchino feels much less powerful. I'll give you that.
And
I'll
our
throw that
Pokemon
out
there's an
tell
aura
that.
about him that makes him seem
There
weaker.
was an aura.
Well, I know, but
and
now
that
that
is
that's
now
gone,
gone,
he seems
yeah.
weaker.
Yeah. He
There's an
seems-
anti-aura.
He seems much closer to the first time the four of you fought him, even though CJ's not there. But D, you feel like this immense weight lift.
We don't
The
know
air's
that
no
you're
longer
in.
heavy.
Okay.
But we'll get to where CJ is now in a minute, because that's not good.
Oh, good. That's what you like to hear.
Yeah.
If William ran by Arlecchino, he wouldn't take any,
Correct. There's no attacks of opportunity, and Arlecchino looks frazzled is probably a good word.
Okay.
He's very caught off guard by this. He was
Okay.
expecting that this was just a thing that he had now, and it is no longer.
He can see the threads, yes, but he can't
No.
touch him.
No, your Pokemon don't seem to notice.
Okay.
It seems to be a very
He wants
human-centric
all the
thing,
threads first.
but mostly because you guys have interacted with them before.
Unfair. Well, no.
I'll give you
gonna
that.
Go grab your shirt.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, stay away from those. They're my mom's.
They're my mom.
Plus, if William picked them up, you would never see them again.
Yeah,
They'd go in his hat, and
that's
you'd
totally
never see
fair.
them.
That's-
Toss them in the hat.
That's totally fair. Would he have to go up those stairs, or could he skitter up the wall?
I will say there's probably some like climbing pegs and stuff for your smaller folks to get where they want to
Just
go.
imagine them.
He could
Yeah.
grip.
Because if that's something he would want, it would appear for him.
Yeah.
If
Okay,
it's something
yeah,
to
yeah.
like help them locomote
I
around,
keep forgetting we're in the
Yeah,
mansion.
you're
I
in
don't
the
know
manor.
why. We're
Yeah.
in the manor. Okay, so he's gonna climb up.
sure.
He's gonna see that big barrel,
Uh-huh.
and it's full of darkness. And he's
Okay.
gonna push it.
Yeah, it is.
He's gonna push it down.
Okay.
To Claremont.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Team up!
And then it's Clairemont's turn.
Sure.
In Pokemon speak, they're like, "What's in the barrel?" Darkness. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we have Claremont's up now.
Oh, he's gonna Donkey Kong his ass.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Winter, you're on deck, and then Rose, you're after Winter.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, guys, end this before
Claremont
Fletchling's
is
turn.
going to give William a knowing nod and a thank you, and then
Okay.
he's going to pick up the barrel
Yeah.
and throw it at Arlecchino's face.
Okay, give me an attack roll for Claremont.
Huck.
I'm not gonna say it's an improvised weapon or anything. Just give me a normal attack roll.
Okay.
Ooh, the big one.
Yeah, that's a risky move.
Big
That-
dice for big
That die
damage.
is heavily loaded, but I pray for you,
Big
my
dice for
child.
big
Loaded
damage.
to positive
No,
end?
No. 7. I thought it was a 1.
7 plus?
13.
13? 13 still misses. He is much easier to hit,
Yeah.
but the barrel kind of like bounces off the back of his head and he goes, why? And then the barrel just kind of, it's a well-made barrel. You guys imagined good craftsmanship. I don't know what to tell you.
Pretty solid.
You move to bullet?
Yeah, he's gonna move over
Over to bullet.
to bullet.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna shimmy his way down.
In front, side.
Yeah, next.
That's
To
good.
side.
That's
Sure.
Get another 5 feet for a good measure, please.
I'll throw out for Claremont.
Yeah.
The air feels much cleaner where you are.
Love that.
I'll give you that.
How far is that?
Count
Like
it.
it's kind of like you guys have been
30.
in like a really dank, musty closet,
30 feet.
and Claremont just opened a window, at least for himself.
Or sprayed some good
I'll give you
Febreze.
that.
He's considerate.
Yeah, you went from like this like really acrid, horrible air to I could wave again.
Okay.
Belief.
Yeah,
And believe.
that was for Joel.
Breathe and believe.
Yeah, breathe and believe. Okay. So Winter, what are you up to?
Winter's gonna kind of survey the field and see like where the squad is.
Yeah.
Now that Growl took care of Kaya,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, we're good, right? And turn around and see that the mime is still there and
Yeah.
he can't see CJ. So he's gonna be like, oh, I guess we're not good.
Yeah.
And he's gonna skate over this way
Okay.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, hey, winner.
and go for a little
Ice spear to the brain.
Oh my gosh.
shot on this man.
Okay.
Right into the ACL. Just cut him.
Yeah.
It's a 21.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that very hits now.
Let's go.
Would have missed. Very hits now.
8 ice damage.
8 ice damage. Okay. Unlike the first couple times you struck him.
Hold on. Is the barrel within 5 feet of Arlecchino?
Yes.
How strong is the barrel?
I mean, it survived being thrown at him.
Well, it's gonna see if it can survive 4 ice damage. 2 ice damage.
2 ice damage. Noted.
Okay.
To the barrel.
There's
To
like
the
a little,
barrel.
yeah, like a little bit of ice begins
Release
to
the
form on the
darkness.
I want that
side.
experience. There is splash damage always.
Yes.
Release the damage.
I'll give you that. But yeah, unlike the other times you guys have hit Arlecchino with certain damage types, full impact.
Ooh.
Take that.
We like
So
that.
like this icy dagger just shunks like right under his rib, and he's like,
So I guess Milo's been fully vindicated now, because Kai really was the ultimate bad guy.
Rose.
lady.
Bad gal.
I'll also throw out for the tater tots. Unlike the past 2 rounds of combat, Arlecchino doesn't seem to be surveying options at the moment.
All right, Rose
Doesn't
is
look like he's waiting for the next quick
gonna
shot. What do you
pivot
got?
around and go for a water pulse on
Yes.
this asshat.
Oh! Rose hates this guy.
It's a 24 to hit.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That is 12
12
damage.
Amazing, amazing. Okay. Yeah, Arlecchino is now just taking hit after hit after hit. Actually, it doesn't really matter in the order. Please place another one of these under Arlecchino.
Oh.
Just vaguely in that general
Area.
vicinity. So after Rose is Boysenberry and Chester,
Okay.
and then Monty and Bullet, you're on deck.
All right. Where's
Hey, you guys
Chester?
rolled really high. Can we just get to CJ?
Where's BB?
I'm
Please
very
don't
curious.
kill them,
He
Mike.
is concentrating
Please
on
don't kill him
something.
yet.
Oh, okay.
You guys don't know. You don't know.
This is the one who goes, do I
BB
hit
has
the
the-
dark barrel? Does it
Guys.
explode?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean,
He does. He ran up.
Okay, so
Next
Boysenberry's
to
gonna close
Titania.
some of the
Titania's
gap.
on top
Yes.
of
One's
Howl.
on in.
Correct.
Yeah, Titania's on Howl, which is
Just so
fine.
you're aware.
Okay.
You're friendly creatures, and BB's a tiny, so he can share.
He vaults, Titania then jumps, and now they're a pyramid.
They're forming some sort of mega person. Okay.
And then he's gonna wink at Titania and throw the
sword?
at
Okay.
Arlecchino.
Yeah.
No, just like watch
So,
this.
We might
it's gonna be
die
a weird,
here.
Yeah,
Let me
it's gonna
shoot
be a
my
weird
shot.
attack. I need Boysenberry to give me a dexterity-based attack roll. So
Are you
roll a
hyping
d20.
Titania?
Add
Is
your
that
dex.
what's happening?
Then,
He's hyping Titania.
Okay.
okay. So start with a normal BB attack.
13.
Phoebe, what is your intelligence modifier?
Fleebs.
Oh, mine?
Yes. Please add that to the attack roll because you are the one that is
Plus
making
4.
the sword.
+4.
So 13 plus 4, 17?
17, yeah.
Hits.
Yeah, buddy.
You're beginning to notice Arlecchino is not at all alive or well put together. He is manifesting here.
Okay.
And now that armor is gone, it's kind of like you took the glue away and things are starting to like fall off and he's getting easier and easier to hit as you go along.
Oh boy.
But
Okay.
Wow.
so go ahead and roll me 3d8 dark damage and we're going to double it because he's weak to it. We'll get to CJ, don't worry about it.
Will we?
Yeah, in like
Hey
5
man,
turns.
you jumped in.
You jumped in, man. You made your choice. There's a reason I grimaced.
Is 3d8?
Yeah, 3d8 and doubled.
So, 13.
26.
26 points of dark damage. Oh, perfect. He's at 401. That's amazing.
What?
19 to go,
He's
guys.
taken 401 damage.
Oh, I thought he had that much left.
No.
I was like, oh my.
No, he is beyond half, but by how much you don't know. But he took 300 damage when you broke Kaya's shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is why I was so nervous last week. I'm like, they're not hitting Kaya. They're not hitting Kaya. Please. It's fine. I'm fine.
I mean,
Everything's
we
fine.
were.
We were
She's
trying.
not doing
So,
enough.
post BB is
When
Chester.
Pimble was doing
Okay.
the job,
Chester, you are up.
got donked with the coin.
Get donked.
Chester.
I'm gonna
Don't
roll a
try
donk
that.
with the
Don't
coin attack.
And
Chester.
wherever you're keeping the files, because he got hit again.
For
Another one
Poils.
poils. Another one spills out
Another
of his head.
McPoyle twin falls out of the
Yeah.
mime. It's very gross.
It's a fun
They're drinking lots
story
of milk.
that Drew wrote and teared into specific pieces.
Can't.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Let's just all take a piece and then read them.
We don't hit them enough, so we don't get the
guessing what order.
ending.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah, read
Don't tell them to each other.
Yeah, read them separately.
Really weird thought.
And then write a book report on it. It'll be fun.
Whoa.
And they're all fine,
Just
mix
right?
them up a little
Chester-
bit.
yeah, he's
fine.
just moving in, and
Okay.
then he will.
I will say as well, because we forgot last time, the aura, that dark damage that you dodged,
Yeah.
you can take for your Stevens. Because I believe you used
Yes.
it last week, so you would have needed a new one, but
That
you got
was really fun.
Excellent.
Yeah, I've learned from past that we were rusty. It had been like 5 months.
Okay, so then he will
Have
use
mercy.
that dark
Yeah.
absorption
Yeah,
to
buddy.
do
Go for
hidden
a steam
power.
vents
Yeah.
or whatever you're doing.
Come on,
yeah.
Chester.
Sorry, go for whatever you're doing.
Yeah, so Steam
I'm
Vents
used to him
is
having one
activated,
attack.
Come on, big chest.
Yeah.
and now he's going for hidden power.
Okay.
So does it just hit then?
No.
Oh.
So
Because there's no.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, that just hits.
Let's go,
So-
Chesty.
He knows hidden power.
Double pits to Chesty over here.
Yeah. So
End
here's
him.
how
End
hidden
CJ's
power works
life.
for Chester. For anybody who's confused, when Chester is targeted or dodges an elemental attack, he can absorb it similar to Star.
Yep.
He can burn it in steam vents over and over and over again and add it, or you can use hidden power, blast them for a ton of damage once, and then it goes away.
No, yeah, that's what we need
Oh,
right now.
baby.
Yeah.
It's like,
So this is
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Chester.
Let's
For-
go.
And then for everyone at the
Stale fish
table,
to fakey.
that's gonna be 6d6 dark damage doubled.
Chester, you legend!
Almost as good as a fireball, but
At least 2 6s.
At least 2.
At
But
least
it'll be
2.
super
And
effective.
maximum 0 ones.
This is his redemption.
Mute
for
to
trying
Japan
take
Air.
Hawker.
Oh, yeah. It's done.
Do it. Do it, Chesty.
I'll give him some heroic music. Come on,
Chesty
Chester.
boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not bad. So that's
the lowest
10,
one.
10,
There were no ones.
24.
24
doubled.
damage.
So
to
48.
48.
48. Chester, oh my god.
Come on.
Chester comes cartwheeling in and goes. And there's this horrible, like, sickening black beam out of the middle of his stars. He's just.
Incredible.
And you watch as Arlecchino's arms just blasted clean off.
Let's go.
Boysenberry and Monty kind of duck as this beam just. Nothing falls out of him this time.
Bye, boy.
But
Okay.
well done, Chester.
Let's
Holy
go.
bursh.
Bullet is gonna dash,
Okay.
and he's gonna go, whee, and then kick over. He's gonna fly towards Milo. He's gonna
Yeah.
like swift throw because he has Eunice's Pokeball to
Okay.
Milo,
Yeah.
and then Milo will toss up fletchlings,
Okay.
and he'll fly out here.
This heroic music is so good. I will say, if you want to attempt to catch Fletchling while you're getting there by just letting go, I'll give you that shot. Or if you want to try to wait till Bullet's next turn and just
boy.
donk him on purpose, it's up to you.
Well, I mean, wouldn't I do both? If I failed the drop, I could just do it next turn anyway.
Yeah. But if you want to try to just catch him now,
Get it out of the way.
Yeah,
now.
I'll
okay.
give you that.
Might
You
as
guys have
well.
done some cool stuff so far. You've earned it.
Sure. What do I need to?
Yeah.
Dex.
We've sacrificed.
Give me a
enough
dexterity
people.
check. So just add Bullet's dexterity. You need to beat Fletchling's AC. It's not particularly difficult, but it can be.
It can be, and it is.
Stop rolling your own dice. Here, take mine.
Here, take mine.
Yeah, you can't be trusted.
Yeah, not even close.
Because you test
Okay.
reds if you have the.
So yeah, Bullet, as you're flying out, you just. Ding, 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 and you're like, no one saw that. I'm got you, buddy. It's gonna be okay. Monty.
Monty is upset and annoyed
Yeah.
that like all these things are being knocked around. So
Pick
he's
his
gonna
eyes
go
out. Pick his eyes out.
go at him for a dark pulse.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's go,
Come on, Monty.
Does he pulse from
Is
there, or
he
does he have
moving
to
up?
fly
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, he'll fly up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can do it at
You
range,
can
but
do it at
it's
range.
not that far.
like
Uh,
or
20
like
feet?
15 feet.
15
Okay.
feet.
There?
Yeah, he would just
Yeah.
have to like move around Boysenberry.
Just
That's
stay away
good.
from Grave
Just a
Tender.
really cool, dramatic.
He a fly
flight
boy anyway.
Over
Stay away from
BB.
Grave Tender, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Like that.
That's a good one.
And around to Milo.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah. Direct that Boyd.
6 dark damage.
6. Double to 12.
No,
We'll take a
that's
chunk.
solid.
We'll take a chunk.
That's be.
Well, 2 dice out of the 3
which
being
means
ones. It's
61.
still a little
There we go.
sad sometimes.
Still good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch as
It doesn't miss.
yeah.
Yeah.
Milo in
Oh,
this
nice.
in this moment you see Monty kind of just glaze over and this like all these dark feathers just shoot out of his wings and stab into Arlecchino, and then in this moment you're like, great job, buddy.
Yeah. The only time
Use
I've
the
been
demon
happy to
inside
see
you.
it.
Let's go. All right.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. CJ.
Oh God.
The mansion, your friends, everything you've known. Such a distant memory for you. What's it been, 2, 3 years? You've been drifting in darkness. You haven't heard or seen anything. And it doesn't matter how long. Time has no meaning to you here. It's irrelevant. You haven't been able to see anything. No stars. Nothing. At this point, seeing Arlecchino would be a blessing to you. Because it would be another being that you could interact with. All you've been able to hear, very occasionally, the sound of gentle, almost sounds like pan flutes. Very, very occasionally. But you relish those moments, because it's a break from nothing. Please take this, CJ.
It's like, anyway, back outside.
A mantra has been repeating to you in your head for all of this time. Constantly. It's all you hear. That's it. Everything you know has slowly been being replaced by this. Until finally, suddenly, almost out of nowhere, you see stars all around you, and you hear the gentle pan flutes again. But this time, they're not so gentle. They rise into this horrible, cacophonous whine. And you see light for the first time. And as you look around, see your surroundings, you are seeing illuminated the dark side of the moon. Are you dead? Who knows? Certainly not you. But as you hear the rising of this horrible, shrill chorus,
The fuck?
those stars move. And you realize you're not seeing the night sky, you're seeing a horrible set of wings beat slowly and rhythmically. And with each flap of the wings, you feel yourself being pushed further and further back until you impact into the dark side of that moon. And you come vomiting out the front of Arlecchino, covered in this like gray-white soot or silt.
Ew.
Thought he was
You
gonna be
take your
covered in
first deep breath, and you don't even know how long. Your lungs have been burning. They have been on fire. You've been on the verge of suffocating for so long. And suddenly everything, all of your memories, everything that makes you who you are, comes rushing back into your brain. You take 32 points of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
And you land prone, face down, in the manor.
Unconscious?
Hang on.
That's up to CJ.
I gotta
You
check.
had 36 hit points. I don't know if you took damage.
I have to check.
Thankfully, you guys got him out of there after a round.
Drew.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
said that
each round is 40
it seemed like for him
years.
3 years passed. Does he look 3 years
It's
older?
interstellar.
Okay.
The idea being, CJ has no idea how long he was in there.
Okay.
Time passed for
Okay.
CJ.
Yeah.
But
Is it up to me if I'm knocked out?
had you
Or
taken-
mathematically am I knocked out?
it is mathematically.
Okay, I'm
Would
knocked
you be
out.
okay?
Yep.
That makes sense.
I'm down.
Yeah, CJ comes in. It wouldn't. I will say this: it wouldn't kill you, and you are stabilized.
Okay.
But you land face down, unconscious. Yep. And this like dirty space rock soot, wherever you've been, followed you, and it is all over the floor of the manor in front of you. And you're holding on to some pebble rock remnant. It was all you could reach for the first time in months. It's not embedded in your hand this time. But all that haunts your unconscious dream right now is that mantra and the horrible beating of wings. And as you emerge, the last thing you hear before you fall unconscious, which is the first thing you've heard in a while that comes from a humanoid voice, is Arlecchino. You've seen it too. Good. Anyways, that's CJ.
Well, that was really cool. All of my plans just worked out so well.
Yeah, that was really good.
I got a rock.
I'm proud of you for.
I got a rock.
He got a space rock. All right, moving on.
Sick.
Let's see. Nobody.
Good turn, good
And
turn.
So-
you jump in and you gotta deal with whatever happens.
Milo's the only one that witnessed this.
Pretty sure
Milo, D, and Bentley would all have
Witness
seen
this happen.
CJ just
Yeah, come out.
vomited out of one of
Okay.
the like horrible wounds, probably from his arm, if
That
we're
was
being
blown
realistic.
off.
Yeah.
It just got blown off.
This song's like a little off for the moment, but it's fine. Mute and Fang, you are up. Arjan, Derby, Hell, Titania, you're on deck.
Mute is off the board.
Mute is off the board. Okay.
Yeah.
Fang's turn now.
Sorry, what
Yes.
was-
I mean, you knew.
Pretty much your whole team.
Okay.
Titania, Howl,
It's going to be the
Arjan,
exact
Derby.
opposite of what you thought.
We said exactly that.
And I forgot.
I don't know why I'm surprised, but I am.
So this is my bad. We're gonna do a little mild run back. I said that Derby and Tallulah would get an action at the start of today.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
you guys would please roll your attacks, we're gonna say that's the damage that Arlecchino would have taken from falling into the sort of endless abyss
What he
before
would have
coming
taken.
back up. Yeah, I'll say that you guys can at least get an attack concurrent with how long you've been underground. Because I know Tallulah has some. The longer you're underground, the more damage you do.
Yeah, so how many, would it just be one additional turn?
I will give you 2 because it would have been all of the last one, and then you should have gotten to attack when he was leaving. Because you guys are the only 2 that had
mean,
set up like an attack of opportunity. I'll give you that before he
But
teleports away.
we would have to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
hit
I like it.
when it had the aura, correct? Because
Yeah.
that hadn't broken yet when he...
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, but just in case. Just in case. I will say you guys are flanking with each other, and you have surprise, so you do have advantage.
Go.
That's nice. That's
Go,
nice.
baby.
16 twice.
It's one better.
16 twice?
Yeah, I rolled 16 2 times.
So
Oh,
what's
plus-
your plus?
Oh,
Because you.
what attack are we doing?
So it would just be probably your dig.
I think you can pick the attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
can hit any single target
Tallulah
attack.
misses.
Tallulah
It's
misses?
18.
With 18?
Okay.
Yeah, because it was before his aura
Yeah.
broke because we hadn't
Yeah,
killed
because
Kaya
that was my bad.
But
I
that was
forgot.
with
I said
your
I would do that.
modifier
We-
for your
Yeah, it would have been a 21.
yet. I had to
21.
hit 23, which
Okay.
basically I had to crit, which
Yeah, as you
didn't
two
happen.
come leaping out of the ground, it's right as Arlecchino just. You're like,
Teleports.
no.
Worth a
But
shot.
my apologies. I said I would do that and I didn't write it
And they
down.
lived.
Yeah. So there.
Yeah.
I'll say you guys kind of pop up, survey the situation, and right back down for a second because you guys are coming up in initiative. So Fang, where are you headed?
He's gonna go right up to Clown Lad.
Okay.
Literally
Charging
just
Clown Lad?
Yeah, kitty corner to CJ right there.
'Kay.
Because he's got to stay within 15 feet of Mortar.
Yeah.
And kind of just looks back and is like, "Get up here," and he's
Okay.
gonna go for a bite, and he is
Yes.
technically Fire Dark.
Yep.
So
Because we did some shenanigans. I like it. Come on, buddy.
it's a natural 19.
That'll do. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So-
That'll do it.
3d6 dark damage coming in.
Heck yeah,
Let's
baby.
go fung.
5, 11,
Let's go.
15.
Let's
so
go.
30.
Fang.
Wow.
He just takes a chomp at the big
Yeah.
old lad.
Pick a limb.
Pick a limb.
Yeah, his
He
left
wants-
arm is gone.
He wants the leg.
Leg?
Give me the left leg.
Left leg? Okay. Yeah, Arlecchino.
Good.
Oh, they'll chew your legs off.
Yeah, he's the knight
Yeah,
from Monty
he
Python.
drops
Yeah,
down
real.
to the right knee and puts the right hand on CJ's back to stabilize. But it's not menacing at CJ anymore. There's like a look of recognition as he kind of like props himself back up and is like, "You've got more fight in you than I thought. Doesn't matter. It's fine. I got what I wanted." Arjan, Derby, Howl, Titania.
Jesus.
Yeah, you got like your whole team's up, pretty much.
Um,
And because I can't remember if you wanted to take Arjan out of initiative.
no, he's
so.
still the
He's still-
gatekeeper.
okay.
He'll waddle out and grab Fletchling's Pokeball and, or not Fletchling, Eunice.
Eunice,
And
okay.
bring it in the
Bring
kitchen.
Eunice into safety.
Good boy.
like
Ruffles
it.
hair and he runs back in.
Very good.
Titania, Howl, and who?
Derby
Derby.
and yeah, Titania, Howl, Derby are left.
Titania is hyped.
Derby is gonna dig his way over.
Dig,
Pop
dig,
up,
dig, 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 dig,
boop,
dig, dig,
Fletchling,
dig.
Okay.
and then dig,
Okay.
all the way
Catch
in.
Fletchling.
My friends are
I'll
such
say that's
dweebs.
like 5 feet of your movement.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. That's easy enough for Derby to do. Just kind of like nudge the ball over and it
Where's
calls
he going?
Fletchling back.
Give him a ring. I'm gonna keep her at a ring.
Because I think you should be able to dash in there if you wanted to.
Oh,
if that
yeah.
was somewhere you wanted to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you want to take Derby off or
leave?
leave him in?
What do you mean?
Of initiative.
Oh, take him off.
Take him off?
Yeah.
Okay, Derby's not going to do another run. It's up to you, but
Yeah, I know. He's in the kitchen.
He
take him
makes a
off. Okay.
sandcastle.
Yeah.
All right. So Howl and Titania.
A dirt
What are you up
castle.
to?
Combo breaker.
Heck yeah.
Here we go.
Howl, your super aura is still very, very in effect. Just
Oh.
because Kaya's gone doesn't mean the adrenaline has kicked off for you.
Okay. We're gonna do a big old combo move.
Okay.
And Howl is gonna run up and then like land right in front of the mime and like throw his butt in the air like dogs do when they're getting ready to pounce.
Okay.
But in doing so, launch Titania in the
Launchpad
air,
McQuack.
then bite him, and then
Okay.
she'll come down.
All right. You know what? For the theatrics of it, please add an additional +2 to each of their attack rolls.
I accept this gift.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you know what?
then
Sorry,
you'll be
flanking.
flanking.
You're already flanking with Fang. So
Yeah.
just
Just do it.
you know what? You guys have served your time. Take both.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
And
complain.
+2.
Yeah. Advantage and +2 on both.
The flavor.
For doing a combo,
Needs it.
and I didn't realize Fang was already there. I was finagling a thing, but I'm not going to take that from him.
Wow. Okay, so
How'd you
it's
do?
what was it, +4 or +2?
Plus
two.
two.
+2 on
To
the
each.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
To
that
whatever they would have.
was a 15.
15 hits.
Okay. Then we'll just do a steel wing.
Yeah.
Double stabby stab. Let's do one that hasn't sucked lately. This one.
Suck egg, fool.
Suck egg
Wow.
high school.
Come on, buddy.
There we go. 19.
19 very hits, yeah.
Okay.
Good
so
stuff.
We'll start with Howl
Yeah.
because he's gonna set it up. Whoa.
What is he setting up?
He's biting first,
Okay.
and then
Kinda like
holding him
opening
still,
a-
and then Titania's just gonna come
Where does Howl bite Arlecchino?
in.
He has one leg and one arm left.
Yeah, right in the nuts.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and give me some good damage.
Right in the
Right.
diaper.
All right.
Right
This,
in the
baby
juicy
maker.
bits.
this is the dark damage.
Okay.
It's 10. So
10, so 20.
yeah, and then this is the fire damage, another 5.
So
25.
25.
Okay.
9 from there would be 500. Give me a second. Plus 16, so 516. Okay. Arlecchino's still going. I shouldn't say still going strong. He's still up, but that is a big chunk of damage right there.
Already hit.
As Hell
Good
sinks his
damage.
teeth like just right between what's left of Arlecchino's lower half.
Way to keep it PG, Drew.
Go Titania!
He's been compromised to a permanent end.
He will not be best in show.
Never again.
Another 11.
11
Mm-hmm.
on steel wing?
Steel wing.
Okay.
Best.
Why is math so hard?
Guys.
Oh my gosh.
I went to the moon.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
And he got like I was this stupid rock.
And this T-shirt.
And
it was
and
And
a
whatever
lifetime
this
of-
means.
Yeah, and a lifetime of torment.
Don't you collect
PTSD.
rocks in your backpack? Was
Yeah.
this
Yeah, I mean, I'm
exciting?
excited about the
That's
rock.
why I gave you a rock.
Don't get me
It's
wrong.
in your-
This
it's in
is
your
weird.
backstory. Yeah.
Got some pretty sweet
This is
movements,
weird.
but
Okay, so yeah, Howl and Titania do this amazing like combo move. Titania, where do you strike Arlecchino?
Right in the clown horns.
You cleave. I'll say you cleave one off.
I thought that was hair.
Whatever it is, doesn't matter. I don't know.
It's matted if it is.
Yeah, it's so matted
His
that it's
is
just
in
there.
hair. I think normal mimes, sure. But
Yeah. Arlecchino probably has horns. He's kind of freaky
Yeah,
like that.
I get. Yeah,
Oh,
I can see.
For Titania, I put her item is baby courage, and its item effect is come at me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Crash Riot Wimpimble.
she's not scared.
Deerling, you're on deck.
Oh, that's me.
Riot's team with cyanide now,
Sure.
so he wouldn't eat her,
Sure.
but
Let me go have
What
to
does he think about it?
justify
but he
your
wants
team not eating.
but he wants to like
It's every turn.
Take
it has
her?
to be a thing.
Okay.
by putting her inside of his mouth.
What?
You are looking to bring cyanide with him.
Correct.
Okay. Let's not make this any weirder than it has to be.
Why not?
Riot, you can. I will
By
say
the
you can
scruff
kind
of
of
her
like
neck.
fanglessly latch on and drag her. You'll move at half speed, but you can bring her with you.
Okay.
Mostly because she's unconscious. She is in no way able to help you move.
Yeah.
And you're a snake and you don't have limbs to like pick her up.
Correct.
This is awkward for you. You're like dragging your head back as you try not to eat your new friend.
Yeah. So he'll so what?
Yeah, so
that
you'd be able to
means-
move, I think, like 15
Yeah,
feet
like there.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're getting her close. You're like, someone help, please. We're a team.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
that's
so
that's what
Riot.
we'll do.
You got Wimpimble and Crash with Deerling on deck.
Crash, seeing that CJ got ejected from the Clownman,
Yeah.
is gonna come in hot.
Sergeant William T. Clownman.
And
Turn on the fan.
Yeah.
jump right over Fang and go in.
Go big, dude. Oh, the papers might. Oh, wait, no, we turned it down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For an Aquas.
A helicopter taking off anymore.
Yeah.
It's the only acceptable fan speed.
It's a weird helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Crash.
yuck.
What are you doing?
How'd you do, Crash?
Really, really well.
Is it 13?
Oh,
Yeah.
you missed by one, buddy.
Wow.
His AC's 14 now instead of
Yeah,
23.
seeing he come in, he's going for a limb that just disappeared because
Yes. You go in for the
somebody beat
You
it
go
up.
in for the leg, trying to like and it just and he drops to one knee, and you go like right over his shoulder, which is also gone, and you're like, ah!
Perfect, that's fine because he's gonna then end up on the other side over CJ.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will say Crash is large enough to give CJ at least 3/4 cover. We'll deal with that if we have to.
Cool.
Wimpimble. Deerling, you're on deck. Tallulah is after.
Wimpimble can't get there, so he's going to stay with his boys
Okay.
and kind of look at Growl and be like, "Yo, dude, you're so big now."
Yeah. And Growl's just like.
So yeah, he'll kind of just sidle up with him,
Okay.
be like, "Okay, whatever we're doing it together."
Okay.
Is it Wimpimble's turn
It's- No, it was just Wimpimble's turn.
Oh wait.
Bark is later.
Now
Oh,
it's
yeah, that's
Pim
right, that's right,
Wimble's
that's right.
turn.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pim
That's right.
Fim Wimble.
So you want
I just moved
Wimpimble to
the
run?
Wimbledon!
His butter.
Yeah, you're fine. That's all good. Okay, so Wimpimble moves up. Deerling, what do you have to?
Hop, 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 hop,
Okay, so Deerling
hop, hop, hop,
closes a little bit of the gap to Claremont.
hop, hop, hop,
Yeah.
A lot of the bit.
Okay.
She's targeting Arlecchino.
hop, hop, hop.
Okay.
She moves out of Claremont. She's targeting Arlecchino, and she's going to use. So if she uses energy pulse, she can get one back because she's just targeting him. Of her.
How much
energy
range
spheres.
does that thing have?
A ton.
Correct.
Good God.
Deerling is
pretty
like
sick.
a intergalactic sniper, dude. She's awesome.
60 feet.
Okay, so 1
I
sec.
mean,
let me-
that's just a really cool freaking way to describe anything. An intergalactic sniper.
Okay, so you're gonna do.
Nasty.
So you're gonna do
Deerling with
We called
a
it
huge
Sniper's
gun.
Just like,
Wizard.
whoa, bro, what?
Okay, so you're gonna drop 3 charges on Arlecchino.
Yes, but then she gets one back because she's only
Yes, because
targeting
you are
him.
hitting him.
Yes.
Okay, so this
What
is
if
your
she
once per day
targets
ability.
the barrel? Then she can get 2 back.
No, we are all
It
around the barrel.
Could, but everyone is around the barrel.
Everybody's there.
I will say Deerling is familiar with how her ability works.
Alright.
Depending on what that barrel might do.
Alright, she won't target the barrel.
As it was described as being full of darkness.
Darkness shrapnel everywhere.
We win, and someone just cracks open the keg thinking there's something in it, and it's a black hole, and we all die anyway.
It's not alcohol.
That would be a very tots way to go out.
Okay.
If you guys kill yourselves after
Celebrating
getting out of
too
the,
hard.
get out of the deadliest encounter in history and you kill yourselves.
Okay, so
tap this cake.
Just kidding. It's
she's
knockdown
going to
energy.
use the 3 spheres, and then she'll have 1 back.
Yeah, so
But-
3d12 dark damage.
Yes.
I like that Tia has like the most technical Pokemon.
Yep.
And I'm the worst.
No, you're not the worst. You just
Don't
definitely
say
take
that.
the longest to like figure out what you're gonna do.
It's
It's
true.
so great.
That's
I love
why
it.
I have Deerling
It's
pulled
true.
up, and I'm like, let me know if you have any questions.
Well, it's like the first
Deerling
time I
is
ever
weird.
looked at her too.
Yeah, once you get the hang of her, it'll be fine.
Deerling is the only Pokemon
most
that has a
complicated
resource
Pokemon
that
with the most
recharges
cerebral
differently.
player.
I think part of it too is Tia bounces between like I'm gonna chuck this barrel to I'm gonna do 48 d6 of damage by redirecting it and doubling.
Yeah, you always come up with great shit. It's
You're like, why'd you ever throw a barrel?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Get at it.
Here we go.
Hit him.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Damn.
20.
So
Wow.
40. Closing in.
What is he closing in?
Closing in.
Worst case scenario, we have
Yeah.
140 left.
So Deerling, you.
That's best case scenario. Worst case, he has 5.
Right before it, you know
Well,
that
no,
like
'cause we
anime
bloodied
thing with
him
the
at
glistening
350.
Yeah, hold on.
of the eye.
Hold on. Yeah.
Sorry.
Hit me with it.
The glistening, you know, in an anime with their eyes.
Yeah,
Do you know what
the
I'm
eyes
talking
go
about?
all chibi.
No.
Or they
no.
get the star over the.
Yeah.
She's doing Moon
Like I'm doing
power.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, the line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
she narrows in on him.
Okay.
And then unleashes the,
Yeah.
the energy.
So you watch this Deerling just heads over to Claremont, who's like, "Hey." And there's this tiny little black bead, and you guys are like, "That was so much build-up." And there's just this inferno-style tower of just darkness, as Arlecchino just drops to the floor as like a torso, and he's like,
He's a nugget.
"That's a new trick. I like it. Bet you can't do it again." Tallulah.
What a masochist.
Does Tallulah have a
He's right.
dig speed?
The mind
Yes.
nugget.
Yes, sorry, if that's not on there, it should be the burrow speed.
How much faster
I
is
will
that
bring
than
it
the
through.
30 normal?
like-
I will let you know
Chamber.
right now. Because I will grab whatever Derby's is. We'll go with that for now. 60 feet. You are twice as fast underground.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
So Tallulah is going to dig
'Cause that
directly
might-
underneath Arlecchino
Yeah. Okay.
with her dig speed.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to come on up with
There you
a
go.
bite
Yeah.
on his remaining leg.
Mm-hmm.
A pinch.
Yum, 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 yum.
Does she have advantage with flanking of everything else or no? Because she's
Yeah, I'll say also just because you're like underground. I'll say he's not expecting.
Oh, he doesn't need it.
Tallulah with the crit.
crit.
Tallulah with the crit.
That's 12 dark damage, and does that count?
Yeah, so you crit. So roll me another die, and if it's a 6, keep going. Because you're doing max on the crit. Yeah.
Do it. Oh.
Free. Okay, so 12, so 15, so 30.
Wow.
30 points of damage from Tallulah.
Yes!
Bentley, you're kind of like surveying the team. You're like, okay, head count. And you're kind of frazzled because you saw a lot of things go down, and you're like, oh god. And then Tallulah just clamps onto like the back of Arlecchino and just rips out most of the spine and just pulls it underground.
Let's go, girl.
And you just hear this like exasperated from the shriveling husk of Arlecchino. Chicky baby, bark.
Did anybody
Sage on deck.
see what happened outside when
No.
he wiped all of
No,
our
Todd
squad?
did.
No.
Not a
Yeah,
singular
none of the tots did.
Everybody was
Yeah.
like,
But
crumpled
you've all
over
seen
there.
just carnage
Right.
come flying through the door.
Yeah.
And then suddenly CJ just vomited on the ground. So like you guys you're smart kids. You know something happened, but
Right. We know it's nothing good.
Chicky baby. Seeing people.
Point.
Where is Chicky Baby?
yeah, Chicky baby is right there.
Yeah, she's right here.
Oh, there she is. So many things.
I'm pointing like there's not 40 pugs all in two
Devin, just right
inches
there.
of each other. It's right there. Come on, use your eyes.
Seeing multiple people on her team go down, if she thinks about the Pokeballs, will they come to her, or does she need to go get them?
She would have to go get them because
Okay.
you're not conjuring
She has
them.
those
You have
vines.
questions about the manor.
Yeah.
Jordan.
I mean, I don't fully understand the manor.
Yeah.
But I also didn't ask any questions in the question session, so that's my own
That's
fault.
on me. That's on me. Now that I do have questions,
I
I'm
gave
regretting.
you guys like a thermonuclear spaceship, and was like, I know you've only had a log cabin up to now.
I
If
know
you have
you're
any
12.
questions, like you don't even know what questions you have. yet.
There's
It's
a
okay.
1,200-page instruction manual.
Yeah.
Um,
And
she's
it's me.
Start reading.
she's essentially just gonna run over to the door then and fling it open and
Okay.
be
Fling
like,
the door open.
"Hey, where's his stuff? There it is."
Yeah.
Grab it with
Vine
some
whip.
vines.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Pull
Yank
it
the
back
stuff
out.
Okay.
I'll
say it's your. We'll say it's an action to like grab it and get it because
Okay.
she doesn't have hands. But
Okay.
I'll say you have CJ's bag, which is a step up from where you've been.
Oh, you're.
Then we're gonna go there.
Okay.
And if that was my action, then that was the turn.
Okay. But you have the bag.
I have the bag.
Which is big. Bark, what are you doing? If anything,
Come on, Bart.
you chilling. You running in. You
I don't think I can
dealer's
get
choice.
there.
He is under Wimpimble.
Yeah,
You
I know.
could dash in, but again,
Yeah, you'd have to.
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but I will say you guys are.
You're out.
You
of
can. I mean, you've
grave
seen
tender range.
how
Yeah.
Arlecchino's doing. It's not great.
Right, and Crash is now there, and CJ's now there, so they'll kind of just be like, "It looks like it's going good! Yay! It's been so bad so far."
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, he'll kind of just hold his action and wait there with Growl and
Okay.
Wimpimble.
Do you want to like dodge or?
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll kind of stay elusive with Wimpimble.
Sure. Sage. What are you up to?
Thanks.
Sage is right on the other side of the wall from you. I don't know if you can see
yeah,
her.
I remember.
You are within 15 feet of
Get in the
Arlecchino if you
kitchen.
wanted to attack.
To the kitchen!
You could get to the kitchen very quickly and
Yes.
easily if you wanted to.
Sage is like, good luck, and runs to the kitchen.
Okay. Do you want me to take Sage out of the order?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
So
ain't it,
Sage is
Chief.
gone.
You had 4 points left.
Following down through, sorry, Mortar and Nipsey, you are up. Biohazard's gone, right?
Yes.
You put him away? Okay.
Yeah, he got the nat 20 to
And I
Dimension Door.
believe Giraffe
Fuck out,
Rig
he's like-
is also away. So Mortar and Nipsey, and then we are on to the kids proper. So Mortar, Nipsey, Bentley, you're on deck. Phoebe, you're after.
Okay.
Mortar, baby.
Mortar's gonna run around to the oppo side of
It's like doing thumb war.
Fang.
Mortar,
Yeah.
give me, apropos of nothing at all, you can still take your turn afterwards regardless.
Okay.
Please just roll me a d20. As you
Do
get
it.
close to Arlecchino.
See it with your special eyes. Where's he
11?
hiding our friends?
11. As you look down at the like shriveling husk of Arlecchino, who's just laughing sickeningly, you just see this like little glimmer that you recognize in the eye, but you can't quite place it. But something in there is looking back at you that's not Arlecchino. And it seems friendly to you.
Okay. That's strange.
You can take your whole turn as normal, but
Yeah. So
I'll say Mortar doesn't fully get it,
right.
but you see something.
Yeah. So
Mortar puts on his readers. He's like, did I just?
What the hell?
I'm
an old duck.
Mortar will be like firing up like just the beefiest fire punch, and like before he's getting ready to bring it down on the mime's face, he'll see that glimmer in the eye of like, wait, I recognize this,
Yeah.
and then he'll like stop the punch and try and grab the mime around the throat and like lift him up
Yeah.
as like a, could I do like a grapple maybe?
Easily. He doesn't have any limbs left.
Okay.
You
so-
just pick him up. It's like a pillow. You're just. Come here, son
So
of a gun.
could he like do that and then do like an intimidation check of
Yeah. Yeah, I dig
What
it.
is
Spit it
this?
out. Charisma based. If you have a negative, I'll let you use strength for it.
Okay, it's not a negative, but
Okay.
can I use strength
If strength
anyway?
is better, you can use strength.
Again, I use strength.
I'll throw that because this is Mortar.
His strength is plus
Mortar's
7. Can I have that?
yeah, Mortar's never been the most like, expressive
Charismatic
individual.
duck?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But he can hurt you.
He's not
Because
duck.
he's like, you might
Come
die.
on, Ben.
This life.
Ah,
is a
fuck!
hurricane.
Mortar is having a horrendous day. That is a 7.
7. How would Mortar intimidate Arlecchino? I want to hear from you. Paint me a picture.
I mean, I feel like having his beefy arm around his throat would do the job, but then he'd just like pull his eyes to his eyes and just glare at him like, what is behind those eyes?
Okay.
Like, what are you doing?
Manny,
Yeah?
give me a strength saving throw.
Come on.
Come on, buddy.
Kiss. Give it a kiss.
Come on, Manny.
16.
It was the
All right.
kiss.
Thanks, Tower.
So,
As my
Mortar.
heart rips out of my chest.
as you walk over and you see this glimmer of recognition, you slam the big arm into the ground, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's gonna decapitate this guy." You watch. I'd say Bentley probably is the only one that picks up on the subtlety. He holds back and lifts this thing up and stares at him. And from the side of Arlecchino's head, this little tiny hand only Manny emerges.
Okay.
You don't see a shadow, and you don't see anyone else. But as Manny claws himself out, and he reaches for his bone, that's where you see some shadow energy. As it flares to life. You know the dark saber from Star Wars? It's giving off that kind of vibe
Let's go.
around his hand.
Him and BB.
I would love it if Manny and Mortar right now would give me a Bond Rush attack.
Oh, baby.
Manny, if you roll below a 2, I would like for you to treat it as 2 attacks minimum. I'll let it. Let it lie. It's close
Landed,
enough
like,
to a 6.
in
I
the
can see
middle
it.
of both, so
It's a
that's-
little cocked, but 6 is prominent. I'll let you have it. Come on, buddy.
Okay, so
We are-
6
Anime right
attacks.
Yep. 6
And-
attacks. They're all at advantage because Mortar's there.
All right.
Someone's about to be pulverized.
Okay, first one is a 14.
Okay, that hits exactly. So you're good.
Second one's a 17.
Hits.
Next one's a 21.
Hits.
Next one's a 24.
Hits. That's 4.
Next one's a 25.
5 hits.
Get him.
Next
that
one's a
one's better.
22.
Every
6
single
hits.
one of them.
And then Mortar, if you want to take your attack as well.
Oh my.
Because Mortar gets a reaction attack when Manny does.
Oh my. I mean,
And then we'll get to.
If he doesn't die.
We'll see how this goes afterwards.
Is he at advantage
Yes,
he's
because
flanking?
he's at advantage because he's flanking and Manny's there, and you crit if you hit.
It's a 22.
Okay, perfect. So all of those hit. So go ahead and roll all of your damage for Bond Rush, and then roll
do you
a
need
Soul
dice?
Siphon hit, or whatever kind of attack you want to do.
Yeah, so Mortar with a crit is going to do 23 fire and I guess dark damage because of Fang.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
It
Amazing.
all went according to plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
14
Decalculated.
million, right, guys? Let's go.
Calculated.
He's just in the corner.
That's why his heart was racing. He was like, this is it. This is the one.
Yeah, I sent Devin a 78-page Google Doc of all the ways this could have gone. And he's over there going, how do I?
2D.
If I run over here, this will happen, and this will go like this. And that's why he's had so much caffeine. That'd be so good. Just
Cracked. I just have asthma.
All right, buddy, come on. Let's go. Go big.
Damn.
that's 22 damage on Bond Rush.
Oh my god. Okay. So 22 from Bond Rush. He was at 597.
Correct.
So it'd be 599 plus 20.
Uh-huh.
619.
There you go.
I've been breaking math down into smaller chunks, guys. You'd be really proud if you could
That
see
you
the
can do
notepad.
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Manny. How much did Mortar do? Sorry.
Mortar did 23,
23?
but he has dark damage from Fang.
So,
46.
you're kidding.
No.
40. Oh, you slightly overkill him. Mortar and Manny.
Whoa.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Let's go.
yes.
Bearing in mind you have 6 strikes.
Yes.
And Manny has been experiencing something very similar to CJ.
No.
I'll throw you that for Manny's flavor. There is a wild look in Manny's eyes, and this recognition of the source of your torment.
Yeah. So
And Mortar's like, remember when you killed me, you jerk?
Every hit
So-
pulls a friend out. I'm just kidding.
yeah,
We'll get
I
to
wish.
that. We'll get to that.
So as Mortar is just clasping the neck of the mime and holding him in the air,
Yeah.
Manny pulls out this dark saber blade
Yeah.
and just like darting around in all different directions, like you can barely see him.
Yeah.
It's just like the glaring eyes that dart back and forth, and every time it's just like the anime sword attack, just slash, 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 slash.
Hit him with the
6
Omni
times,
Slash.
just chops him into a bunch of different pieces.
Yeah.
And then Mortar grabs his throat with his left hand and then just pops his skull like a grape with his right hand.
All right. As Arlecchino dies his final death.
I was gonna say, if he comes back after this.
No, I will.
Just
I'll cover.
crush
I got
his
you.
brain.
As Mortar pops Arlecchino's skull, the whole time Manny's cutting him down, you just hear that horrible sucking laugh of a creature whose lungs have been ravaged and ripped and torn. And then you see these large, like, skeletal hands just reach out and start grabbing what's left of Arlecchino and just clawing him apart and dragging him through the floorboards. As the grave tender just... Interesting. Anyways, as Arlecchino falls, you have a lot of unconscious people, so I'm going to leave you in the initiative order. Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead and pull Arlecchino off the board if you want. At the moment out, you have CJ, who is unconscious but seems otherwise stable, but he's still covered in this like sort of mysterious gray-white sand, as far as you can tell. And you do see Cyanide in the far distance with Ryan, like, someone please help! Please! And I'll say for posterity that Ghastly's just gonna slither over to the grave tender
Okay.
and just
Bye.
go into his hand.
Okay. So he's gone.
So, Bentley, you are first to act in this
Oh,
moment.
you're in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Cool.
Phoebe, you're on deck.
Okay.
Afterwards would be D and then Milo.
Perfect.
Summon a healer thing. Just start going.
A healer thing.
Like a Pokemon
Oh,
center.
yeah.
So Bentley's gonna pat Rose on the head and then walk over to this memory strand on the floor,
Sure.
and he'll pick that up.
Yeah, so you can do with that what you will. As you guys all kind of see Bentley just walk over and you can read it to yourself, you can read it aloud, whatever you want to do, or you can wait until things calm down.
Okay.
Entirely your choice.
I'll wait and read while you guys do your stuffs.
Phoebes, what are you up to?
I'm gonna like manifest, like one of those little doors, just to make sure, see what's going on, and see.
That's when nobody sees the wizard.
And then seeing that everything looks okay.
You moving in?
Yes, I'm gonna move in,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shout at Claremont and William to start grabbing Pokeballs for the people that are fainted.
Okay, so Claremont and William are going to start collecting
Yes.
the various
Yes.
capture devices that you've left all over the floor
And
of your
then,
manor.
think of the healing table, so that'll pop up wherever.
In the kitchen?
Probably in the kitchen.
Sure.
Okay.
And then, is that all I can do?
I'll say probably, yeah. I'll give it a bonus / free action to command Claremont and William to carry on, and then your action would be, we need a healing table.
Okay.
In it goes. When you're not in a combat situation, when your life is not at risk, like
Yeah.
personally, it doesn't take any additional effort to conjure something. So you're like, okay, we need a healing table.
Okay, so
One appears.
can I conjure another thing?
No, this is your action to summon a thing. 'Cause just given the situation, yeah,
something
I'm
else?
kidding.
yeah. So the situation that we're in right now,
Yeah.
where seconds still matter, it takes like 2 seconds but you're like, okay, we need a healing table. Everybody go get the Pokeballs,
Okay.
bring them back here.
I was
That's
just,
kind of where we're at.
My only additional thing was going to be to like make a bed show up under CJ. Like a medical table.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
do
that.
surgery in the open.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bentley grabbed a thing. Phoebe, you're good.
I'm good.
D and Milo, what are you guys up to? I'll say you guys can act at the same time, or you can do a gentleman's accord, whoever goes first.
Do it.
Okay.
Let's do
Is it a free action to return the shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say you can.
Seeing as like things have died down, kind of like eyeing the grave tender, he's like, I don't got time for you, and is going to use all of his movement, get right next to Cyanide,
Yeah.
and is going to pull out his one and only potion and.
Perfect. Cyanide, you are stabilized, and you pop up with some hit points. I'll say you're
In Riot's mouth.
Yeah, I'll say you're fine. You awaken, but the
That's
feel better.
all my movement, and can't do anything bonus action wise. Yeah, I'll be there.
perfect. Milo, what are you up to?
I would like to do an insight check on the grave tender
Sure.
to see if he is just observing, about to leave maybe, or he's like, oh cool, now's my chance.
Sure. Take a look to do. Take an insight check in it.
13.
13. He's definitely not like menacing. He's not like, finally they're gone, now I can
Yeah.
move in and kill you. He definitely is like kind of like, okay, well, my work here is done. Got more souls to shepherd, so off I go.
Okay.
But he's not just gonna like bamf out,
Okay.
but it will be his turn. But he is kind of like
And then he'll just slink out into the night.
Yeah,
and
kind
never be
of
seen or heard from again.
sizing things up. He's not actively hoping that you all die, so he will move away from the downed individuals.
Okay.
But he's not gonna leave, but he's
Yeah.
just kind of like waiting in
Okay.
front of one of the doors for everything to calm down.
Okay.
But he is very much aware that like you guys are on triage mode, and he's like, I can't help with that. I will make it worse actively. CJ, you're unconscious but stable, so you don't have to do death saves.
Was that my entire turn?
Yay!
Oh, sorry, no. That was just an inside check.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was like, wait.
My,
is that
That's all
our-
you
sorry,
get to do.
I got caught up in the moment. My apologies. Carry on.
I wanted to see what the strands looked like with my goggles on.
Oh yeah, you see, they're still the same basic shape, but rather than being like incomprehensible, they're just flashes of images.
Interesting.
Each one seems to be of various points in time, some of which are familiar to you, some of which are not.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I don't know exactly which ones are still there. Because I decided to do this in no particular order, so it doesn't matter. But I'll give you that some of them look familiar, some of them don't. All of them appear to be from the same point of view.
Okay.
So they are a single individual's memories.
Okay.
Okay.
Ask Crash if he needs help moving CJ's body.
Crash would reply by picking up CJ.
Okay.
Up an hour fireman carry, bro.
He would look at you and be like, "What do you want to do?"
Yeah.
But he would pick up CJ.
Okay.
Also, my apologies, Dez. I need a death save, buddy,
No.
because you're behind the wall.
I couldn't. I tried to get to Dez. I couldn't with my movement. I couldn't get
that
to him.
wasn't coming. But he succeeded once.
I
got
tried
this.
so
we got
hard.
this.
If you get 3, he's fine.
We're good.
Oh,
We're good.
Okay.
Two successes.
So good.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
You just
We're
need
good.
one more. You're good.
We're good.
You got this.
We're good.
And then otherwise, I'm gonna, because Gravetender's still there, I'm gonna continue my role as the bouncer to protect the ones that are actively being healed in the kitchen.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna let your teams move nebulously if you give the order of like, hey, everybody into the kitchen to the healing table. Everyone who is conscious can make their way. Just we're gonna make initiatives give you a little loosey goosey for everybody that's not you guys. Just tell me on your turn if you want someone to move.
Okay.
We're back to Bentley. It's just an action to pick that up, and that whole thing gets lodged in your brain space for a bit. So, your turn is yours to do whatever you'd like.
All right. He'll just walk and dash, aka
Okay.
just use his entire turn to
Speed
move.
walk.
Yeah. And then he'll move.
Like mom's in the mall. before it opens.
Yeah, like-
with their strollers.
Like under where Monty is hovering in front of the kitchen
Super
and
serious face, but
stand behind Mortar.
Very good. Phoebes.
I am going to. I can't. Can I
just
see
like
out
healing.
here?
I would say from your angle, yeah, you can see Des.
I can
You can
this?
see,
Okay.
yeah, you can see. Is that Bullet? Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see Bullet, but you can see Chester, Cyanide, Riot,
Okay.
down that line.
Can Phoebe tell
And Des.
one of her Pokemon to do something, or they have
yeah,
to wait for
yeah,
them? Okay.
we're keeping it kind of loosey goosey now.
Cool. I'm gonna run out there,
Okay.
and how can I? Can I heal Des?
Out to Des.
Yeah. Like just
Yeah, I'll
medicine
say
him?
given the
Stable.
given that ghosts
Yeah,
are already
stabilize.
kind of odd, I'll say you can try to stabilize Des.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be like, well, he's a ghost and you're a live
She's like,
person,
Ambrosia,
Doctor.
oops,
So
no.
yeah. What? Give me a medicine check, 10 or higher, and you can stabilize him.
Yay!
Nice and easy.
Come on. Beautiful.
There you
At
go.
21.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and leave the unconscious on there, but Des doesn't have to make any more death saves.
He's alive!
He comes back as an actual person.
Yeah. So he is stabilized
Nice.
in a similar vein
Dead
to CJ.
friend.
Unconscious,
Desmond dead.
not in danger of
Okay.
wisping away to
Of
nothing.
falling.
So that'll be Phoebes. We have D and Milo.
Yes.
You guys doing anything else?
D is going to tell Fang to be guard dog, and his fur is going to kind of like stand up on end. He'll get
Alright.
low, and he's going to look towards the grave tender, and he's going to move slowly towards it as to like just back up. Just put him like right there.
Okay.
And then D's going to look around for Haka because he has accounted for everybody except for him.
Give me a perception check, buddy.
No.
I don't know if I
Mean.
want
I
to
feel like you
anymore.
fail no matter what.
Yeah, it's 11.
11.
Yeah.
You don't see Haka,
Mm-hmm.
but you do see a very odd-shaped thing out in the yard.
Mm.
Can I go to said thing?
Odd-shaped thing.
Okay.
You see a roughly 1 square foot cube with no opening, no latches, and it is darker than dark. It is just a void.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Phoebe. Yeah, like he's like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I was like, is this yours?
Alright.
Yeah, that's what we're both doing.
Yeah. And then Bentley, at your discretion, Drip can hear that things are calming down. So if you want him to swim up at any time, that is a thing you can do.
Nope, he's not.
I don't know if it's a reaction. Just kind of get all of their attention to like out here to the yard.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can call out there.
Yeah.
So Milo, you hear D call out in the yard. You are no longer under a time constraint.
Okay.
Because
Things are
no
kind
one
of-
is under, well, CJ's, but he's stable.
He's
CJ and Dez are
Well,
unconscious,
stable.
but
But
not getting
stable.
worse.
They're taking a nap.
Yeah. Taking a dirt nap. Forever.
Oh, okay.
He's fine. He's taking a dirt nap forever.
But
That doesn't
Milo,
sound fine.
just in case, because they're kind of they're out of sorts. Right around where Tallulah is, you do still see 3 wispy strands, which to you look like kind of crystal refracted, like video files.
This is his goggle
yeah
perspective.
through the goggles. And I will say now that things are kind of calm, Grave Tender doesn't look like a Gengar to you. He looks like a
Aw.
very kind of like
Cool.
old timey, almost like a noble sort.
Huh.
He's about 6 feet tall. He's wearing like a waistcoat with like a little pocket watch thing. Seems very well put together, but he's very much. You can see that he looks awkward. Looks like he doesn't know what to do. Gears. He's just kind of doing one of these.
Okay.
But he keeps, on occasion, he'll like flip the pocket watch out,
That's
click it, and throw it back in.
to Milo specifically with the
Yes,
goggles
that is
on.
with the goggles on. That is what you see. Everyone else just sees a Gengar going. This
Yes.
little idle animation.
That's what I want.
Okay.
Just to make it as jarring as possible.
Excellent.
In the same way that the Wingles go.
It's fantastic.
But yes, I will say it's an action to pick up one memory strand if you wanted to do that. Otherwise, entirely your choice. But just a
If
frame
I
here.
step forward like 10 feet and Monty lands on my arm
Yeah.
and D whistles, can I see what? Did you pick it up?
No.
Hell no. I was like, this is the last
He's
thing.
still
they
like
have
in
been
the
speaking
doorway.
a
Yeah, I'm technically
weird
out there
map.
by the box.
Okay.
Bad
Yeah,
level.
if you,
Oh, you
if
are?
you
Yeah,
walk
D
up a
moved all
little
the way up
bit,
there.
you could see it. Yeah.
Let's move it.
Especially
Okay.
if
Dogs,
Dee's like,
still doing that.
Dee's
Yeah,
like
I'm in
pointing
there
at
too.
it.
Like, there's thing.
Can I
You're
see
right
it?
here.
Yeah, it's you don't get any detail because there's not really any detail to
Yeah,
get,
yeah,
to be
yeah,
fair.
yeah,
But
that's
you
fine.
do see like
That there's a weird thing.
it's like the darkest object you've ever seen, but it's like a foot by foot. You can't tell if it's like buried or what,
Yeah, yeah.
but there's something out there for
Okay.
sure.
Fruit by the foot.
Yeah, foot by the foot.
I want to take another couple steps
Sure.
forward
Okay.
with Monty
steps
in
back.
tow and kind of like whistle for Bullet to fly back
Okay.
because we don't know what's going to happen.
Sure. Bullet can
And
come to
ask
you on your turn.
the distinguished gentleman in his petticoat.
Uh-huh.
His petticoat.
I mean,
Isn't
he's
that
yeah.
that's the
Yes, he's just very well put together. Very fancy.
Yes.
Yes. His tailcoats.
Yes. And ask the first question, if this is the only question I can ask on my turn, would be
I'll say you guys are kind of out of initiative, so to speak.
Okay.
But talking to him would kind of preclude you from being involved with anything else that goes on for a minute.
Okay.
fine.
But
Yeah.
dealer's choice.
It is
Who do you-
is the mime gone?
Yes, I do believe he should be gone.
That thank God.
He has died his final death. There is not a vessel for him to return in.
Okay. What is that thing out there? Is that can he come back with that?
No, that is a vessel of transmutation, shall we say.
Huh?
It is a box that changes its occupants forever.
Oh.
Okay.
They are not beyond saving, but it will require a difficult choice. Arlecchino made deals with things no one should ever have found. He must have really hated you.
Well, we really hated him.
Seems like the
mutual.
feelings were mutual then.
Yeah.
My recommendation, if one of you is to open the box, be aware of the consequences. They are dire.
For us or whatever's inside it?
For you.
For me. Okay.
It is, to put it in terms that mortals should understand, even those as young as yourselves, you are giving up your eternity for their temporary.
I see.
You will give them whatever life they had left in exchange for whatever afterlife you may have before you.
Okay. That's heavy.
It's fine. I'm an atheist.
Hold on. Player to DM.
Yeah.
It's not gonna outright kill us. Is what we're getting at.
Player
to DM. What does that mean?
Like, I want to make sure that I'm understanding this.
Give me an insight check. Because
Red
you're
leader one.
you're kind of hearing this a little bit. But
16.
yeah, you gather from his words, because he's choosing them carefully. To open the box will not kill you, but if you
But you'll
ever
die.
die,
That's it.
You're done.
you don't get anything. You get no afterlife of any kind. You don't come back as a ghost. You're gone.
D doesn't believe in that anyway, so.
Doesn't believe in that. It's on our team.
Yeah. We'll get into that if anybody decides to do anything. But the grave tender, as far as you can tell, Milo, he's checking his pocket watch, but he doesn't seem to be like in a hurry. But every now and again, he just pulls it out and clicks it a certain amount of times.
Huh.
You can't tell if it's like a nervous tick or if he's
I
marking
can't
something.
see it.
You can see
Like the
pocket
face of
watch,
it,
but-
like it
no,
does-
it's
okay.
out towards
Yeah.
him. He kind of does the like around the
Okay.
hand flip.
Yeah. Because I'm curious if it's like a counter and not a watch. But I will assume that is everything I can accomplish on my turn.
Sure.
Are we still doing turns?
Unless I can ask stuff.
Not really. It's just if you.
Okay.
We'll kind of go like in order if anybody wants to do something specific.
So it's
But
back
we'll
to
we'll kind of just say like CJ and crew if your team's doing anything. I know you and Des are unconscious, but like if Bark or Wind Pimble want to go somewhere.
And I mean, they'll just all come around seeing CJ and being like, what's going on?
Oh my god, he did. Oh no, he's fine. Yeah, they do see an
You're not gonna
unconscious
move?
CJ.
I can't move.
He's unconscious.
No, I mean, but Crash isn't going to take
Yeah,
anywhere.
Crash
What is
could-
he gonna do?
he can
He's just
walk
standing there
you
looking at
in.
you guys. He's like, what do we do?
We're shepherding
Fix
people to
him!
the kitchen
I
of
will say
healing.
for Crash, even as frazzled as he is, it has been the plan for a while of like everybody into the kitchen. So it's up to you if he follows that. But I'll say like if you want it to be, it's kind of obvious. They're all like, "Come on, Crash," and he's like, "This is my boy. Don't touch him. He's covered in soot."
No, there definitely would be some of that at first.
Yeah.
Being like, well, I don't know what to do. But then he'd be like, okay, if that's where we're going to make people better, I guess that's where we'll go.
Okay. So yeah, Crash brings the unconscious CJ in. Arjan's like, bring him. Oh no. Oh, it's a boy. It's a human boy. Bentley and Phoebe and your squads. Anything?
So Mortar is gonna kneel down and hug Manny,
Yeah.
and Manny's just gonna be like 1,000-yard stare,
Yeah.
like kind of digesting everything that he went through.
Mm-hmm.
And Tallulah's just gonna nuzzle up against them. Nipsey will come over and do the same.
Oh.
And Bentley will kneel down in front of Manny and just be like, What happened? You came out of his head. Where'd you go?
Manny just drops the like supercharged club and just jumps up and gives you a big hug.
I'll hug him back, and
He's really warm.
then interesting. I'll take note of that. And then I'll walk through the thing to the outside
Okay.
and
Yeah,
just
you
try
just
and
see that
find the rest
box.
of my team.
Yeah. All you see is that dark black box. And then little Drip just peeking his head out over the lake.
So did Drip see anything that happened combat-wise, or he was
Drip,
just...
I would imagine, probably just dove down
Okay.
at the first sight of trouble.
Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, totally fair. He's like a couple months old. He's like, no. No. You think
nah,
you're
nah.
nah. I'm gonna go.
Nah,
way.
nah.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Okay.
He'll just
Bye-bye.
be looking around for the rest of his water boys.
Okay. I will say as well, if Rose wants to assist in aqua ringing the non-fire types, that is something she can do. Let's throw that out for you.
Okay, well, she might move up to CJ, and can she aqua ring CJ? Like,
Yeah.
not his face, but
Just-
like... yeah, not like,
Drowned the boy.
not like waterboarding him, but
Yeah.
like she doesn't know any better, so she's gonna try and heal him.
Not the
Yeah,
first
give
time.
me the attempt. I think it's a thing. Give me a second. It's been a while.
Pretty sure it's just a D20.
As an
I don't remember.
action, Rose can do that, and she can try to heal someone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and do. Just give me a 1d10 of healing,
Oh,
because I think when she evolved, we took out the you have to try thing. So give me 1d10 of healing on CJ, because he's not a fire type Pokemon.
4.
4. CJ.
What's up?
Some of the like weird silt and a lot of the just general dirt and grime that's been accumulating on you in your long time wherever you were kind of sloughs away. A lot of the bruising kind of heals over. You have a heck of a headache. And your eyes are kind of bloodshot, and those of you that are nearby, CJ looks dead. He looks like a corpse. But he's breathing, he's warm, and he's like, oh my god.
So he's just like
his eyes are like bloodshot red, he's super pale, he's covered in just like dirt and soot. And he's breathing so deeply because there's actually air here. He's just But CJ, you awaken.
Rose will pat CJ on the head with a flipper.
CJ, you are violently overstimulated. You are going from sensory deprivation, the likes of which the world has never known, to everyone everywhere all the time forever.
Great.
They're all around you. It's a little, you're a little like Superman. You're seeing too much, hearing too much,
This is my favorite.
but it's people that you remember. You're like, okay, I know you. And it's all kind of flooding back to you very, very quickly.
But to CJ, it feels like he's been away for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, time for you hasn't really been a thing. You could have been in there for 8 minutes. It could have been 10 years. You don't know. Because there was just no way to mark it. You couldn't see yourself or anything else. You couldn't feel anything. And it just felt like you were suffocating. All you could feel was just the burning in wherever your lungs were and whatever was going on around you. But for whatever reason, you weren't allowed to die. And that's kind of what's eating at you in this horrible existential way. Is wherever you were, something was keeping you alive. Barely.
Sick. All right, well, Crash will put me down on the couch in the kitchen.
Okay. In the couchin'.
In the couchin.
In the kitchen, the couchin'.
And everybody who's on my team that can get there currently will be around.
Yeah, so I'll say Slurp. There's somebody else's in there. There's another blue one in there. Crash. Chicky Baby can make her way in with you.
Them.
I'll say like
No, she'll be worried about Des
Yeah.
still because he's still kind of out.
yeah,
and
Growl,
not
Bark,
fully
and
paying
the
attention
Wind
over
Pimble
there.
could probably make their way in there.
Yeah.
Growl's a little faster than he was.
And Ruby and Mono will come over and be like, "Were you okay?"
Yeah.
Ruby will put Mono on my chest.
It's a comfort to you. She has a little way of calming people down.
Nice.
Okay. Moving right on through. Bentley and Phoebe again. And then, honestly, at this point, if you guys just want to take your turns,
Okay.
however you want, we can drop the initiative.
I'm
Everybody's kind of awake and
gonna go over where D is because he's like, "What is this?"
Mhm.
And he's staring at the black box.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna pick up some. Well, I don't even have to pick up dirt. I can just imagine
Just imagine dirt in your hands.
something.
Okay.
Not dirt. Like
Okay.
I could
What do I
bend
Change my
down.
mind on the dirt.
Parmesan
I
cheese.
could lean over and pick up the dirt, but I'll just imagine some dirt
a. No, it's
instead.
not. It's not dirt.
You guys are gonna be so.
It's like a rock.
You're gonna be so annoyed when you go outside. I'll have some dirt. Where is it?
Shit, I lost
You
my
have to pick it up. No, I don't.
A heftier rock,
Okay.
and throw it at the box.
Okay. The rock bounces off.
Was this just here?
Doesn't really leave any scuffing or anything on the box.
Klaus,
Dee's gonna
Huntail.
walk over to the box
dragon.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
and just go, I need him back. And he's gonna grab the box and try to
Does,
rip
wait,
it open.
does he know he's in there?
Yeah.
Like, are you aware of that?
No, nobody knows.
Oh, that's true.
Nobody
We wouldn't
saw.
know.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't know what's
So,
in it.
As
Nobody
Well,
knows.
I heard him talk about saying that like your friends will be.
I'll help
right?
you, Devin. I'll help you.
Manny will just tug on Bentley's shirt and then like shake his head and point at the box and start crying.
It's fair. It's a fair reaction. You all
do we see this?
You all see Manny just kind of point at the box and then just slump down. He drops the club and just little tears start to pool out.
Someone's in there?
I'll just sit down on the floor and
Like
Try
the
to-
shadows in there, maybe?
try to make Manny feel better, I guess.
Who's in there? Who's missing?
Guys,
I'm
I
gonna
can't
start
find
running around.
Klaus, I can't find Huntail, I can't find Dragon, I don't know where they are. Manny thinks they're in that. In the box? What? I don't know what that means,
Nothing
but
happens.
Nothing.
The box does not budge. There's no lid. There's almost no substance. You can feel edges to it. It has shape. There's almost no weight. You're not really sure what to do with it. It doesn't resemble
does it give
a
off
usable item.
any like feeling or aura or emotion or anything? Like, do I like?
It's almost the exact opposite. It genuinely is as close as you can get to feeling nothing. You can pick it up. It's nearly weightless, but you can tell you're holding something. You can feel the edges, but there's no seams, there's no latches. It's almost a perfect cube of just dark. You can feel edges if you turn it, like you can see dimensions, but you're not really sure what to do with it.
Right.
Drip is gonna jump out of the water and run up to Bentley.
Yeah, little baby Drip comes over to you.
Yeah, just got my 2 egg boys.
I'm gonna take the box and I'm gonna walk over to the grave tender. Open this.
I was gonna ask one more question.
Oh, go for it.
And
No,
while
you're
you're
good.
walking over.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I want to ask him if because he's weird.
Yeah.
Like in terms of when the goggles are on, I'm
Yeah.
seeing things.
It's a very different vibe from the little bits you've interacted with him before.
So
There's like a full-on facade that goes up.
I want to ask, do you know who Pollen Watkins is?
It's a fair question. I'm sorry, not just by name, no.
Okay.
It's entirely possible we've interacted before, but I'm sorry to say I meet a lot of souls.
Sure.
Hard to recall any one in particular. Oh, baby.
And you were a person and now you're not a person?
Well, it depends on your definition.
You were like me?
Yes,
Oh.
I still am, as you can see.
Yeah, that's
That's
confusing
the-
though. But if I do this, you're not. So
Yes, the way the human brain interprets the immortal form is nebulous at best. Sorry. The way I present to humankind nowadays is far similar to something you would interpret as more of an animal than man.
Okay.
Open. Right now.
I'm afraid I do not know the specific incantation to open it.
Yeah,
It is... If Arlecchino wanted to hurt you, this would be the way to do it. I can tell you there are approximately... Sorry, this is me. There's 7.
Yeah.
There are approximately 6 living souls in the box.
6.
Yes, there is a body within. Seems as though one of your number is closer to me than you. Can't get a read on which one. Arlecchino buried them deep. But do be warned, whichever one of you does recite the incantation and open the box, your immortal soul will wander forever as I do. You will never know rest, you will never know peace, you will know only loss and despair.
So nothing different from now. And then I just kind of turn and I leave to go to the kitchen.
That was hilarious.
I am a little confused on if you are gonna hurt us.
Not at all. I'm simply... I arrive where many souls are at risk at once.
Okay, I didn't side check that.
Mhm.
I believe him as a player, but
Sure.
In the meanwhile, Bentley's gonna walk back over, hand the small boys to Mortar, and then start picking up
12.
the memory strands.
Okay. Yeah, you can collect one at a time at your leisure.
those are from the mime.
Milo.
Yeah.
He's telling the truth.
Okay.
You son of a gun. I rolled really low.
Oh,
And you
okay.
rolled a little bit less low. Yeah, you get the sense that he just shows up where souls are at risk.
Okay.
As for his prior interactions with CJ, you're not really sure, but at least right now, you can
let my guard down a little bit.
I'll give you a little nugget. He seems to be kind of idly talking with you, scanning the room, and doing a head count, and that's what the is. I'll give you that.
When Mana's on my chest, does it help me focus?
She could heal you if that was something that you wanted.
Well, more or less just like make it so that I'm not so overloaded with
Yeah, she can kind of
life.
just dull the senses and
cool.
earmuffs,
Morphine.
earmuffs.
Yeah, I'll kind of just focus on her for a second and like shake it off and be like, is everyone okay?
And as Mana just looks around, she just goes, I have no idea.
I'll look at Crash and seeing that Crash is physically not great.
Yeah,
I'll be
Crash
like,
is banged up. You can see these massive, deep, dark burns, and in the midst of all of them are like, for the lack of a better word, like tentacle hickeys. And these are on everybody that took those big beam damages. Lots and lots of your teams have these horrible dark burn scars with little pock marks in there. And each one is just kind of pooling with blood and bruising badly. Worth noting, you put them on the table, goes away.
Okay.
At least for now, you guys have been through some stuff.
So I'll look at him then and ask the same question and be like, is everyone okay? And then I'll try to get up and see if I can find another person.
Okay. Yeah, you see CJ.
I think I'm the only one next to you.
Yeah.
Well, right outside the door.
Yeah, I was walking towards the kitchen, but that was it. I don't think I
Yeah.
reached it yet.
D probably passes you on the way in, CJ, but are you holding the box still?
Yeah, I'm walking
Yeah.
into the kitchen.
He walks in holding this like perfect black box, and you get this like shudder down the back of your spine.
What is that?
I don't know. Apparently there's our friends are in here. And I just keep walking, and then I'll place it on the table in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'll turn around and follow him, obviously.
Okay. Wait, that's more interesting than wrong color.
What? What does that mean? What do you mean?
I don't know. That's just what
What
He was
friends? Like
the ones that
our
are missing.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Who's missing?
And then D will do
At
a
this
head
point, do we
count.
know? Yeah.
You're putting pieces together.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're even in the chaos that is
Yeah.
the ever expanding kitchen that's
Yeah.
just becoming a triage camp.
Yeah.
There are a lot of your friends that are unaccounted for.
I'll just name off the ones that we can't find at all.
Yeah. And you can see Ruby is like kind of helping to brew some potions and stuff with Arjan. It's not really what they're used to, but it's kind of close. But among the number, like, I would say it's probably like Atticus, who's starting to come back to his feet.
I think these two are in
Wimpimble.
Pokeballs, so
Okay, so
I'd have
never
to like
mind.
go pick them up.
Yeah, I'll say Wimpimble, because he's got prehensile hands, Biohazard, and Ruby are actively scrawling names in a kind of have you seen me sense. This manor right now looks like a war zone. And it's just all manner of teammates just being brought to different places in various states of damage. The healing tables are great, but they take a long time. And those of your friends that like don't have a Pokeball or that need a little extra time, they're kind of getting patched up in the interim. But there are a number of your friends that you cannot locate. And Manny's head is kind of just lolling in the direction of the box, wherever it goes. He doesn't move, but
I'll just start walking around looking for people and making sure that I can keep track of as many people on my team and look out for anybody that.
So D is in the kitchen. Everybody else is kind of like out in the manor.
yeah, everybody else I think is kind of out and about walking around.
Yeah, I put the box in the kitchen on the table, and I'm just staring at it, trying to find an analytical way of opening it, even though...
Guys, I can't find Klaus, Huntail, or Dragon anywhere.
And yeah, without a word, those names make their way into the kitchen and onto the boards. You can see badly wounded, unconscious,
Missing.
MIA. And they make their way on there.
Manny pointed at that box that Dee was walking around with, and he just started crying. I don't know what that means. Are they in the box?
That's what D said. I don't know what that means though. When I look at the strands, are they just like the strands that I've seen before?
Yeah.
Okay. What are those?
They're from the mime. The mime dropped them. Be very careful. I honestly wouldn't touch them.
I'll pick up the next one.
You psychopath.
I want to know the secrets of time and space.
Hey, maybe it has an incantation.
Do I remember everything that happened to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is the only thing you experienced the whole time you were in there.
When did that come out of him?
What do you mean?
Like,
the whole
why are
time.
they here now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We were literally, our team members were removing limbs and they were coming out.
Yeah.
I went in him
Why? What? Why would you do that?
because I didn't know what else to do, and he was like seriously messing everyone up.
You jumped in him?
Yeah, he had like this thing on that looked like the disc, and things used to go in the disc in my hand, so I was like, I could probably go in there.
But you don't even have one anymore.
Well, so what? It looked like it, so I was like, I could go in there and probably do something from inside of him. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There was literally nothing in there. It was horrible. I feel like I was in there for years, but everybody is still recovering, so it clearly wasn't that long. But literally, it was nothing. I was just in there forever.
How'd you get out?
I just came out. There was some weird stuff that happened. Like I was on the moon.
What?
Yep.
Huh?
And there
You
was
can see like gray dust all over his back.
He's holding a moon rock.
and there were like
Yeah.
there were like wings.
What?
Moon rock.
I saw like wings.
The moon had wings?
I don't know. They weren't on the moon.
Like feathers?
Like something hit me into the moon, and then I was on the moon, and then there were wings, and then I don't know what happened. But the only thing. Okay, hang on. This is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing.
Nothing.
Every now and then there was like music, like weird, like.
Like you knew it, music?
Like no, like just like weird, like sometimes there's music, and that was the only time that there was nothing, and then the music changed, and then I like went flying, and then I hit the moon, and then there were wings, and then I came out.
What do you mean wings? Like attached to something? Were they just literally just wings? And
It was just wings, right?
Yeah, you basically just saw suddenly just stars, like galaxies almost. And then they just started warping, and you could feel force on you.
So no, like they were like it was like nothing, and then there were stars everywhere, and then the stars like looked like they were wings, and that I think is what pushed me. I don't know. It's really difficult because there was like nothing, and then all of a sudden there was stars, and then I was moving, and then I hit the moon, and then I came out.
CJ, can you promise me something?
What?
Stop doing stupid things.
What are you talking about?
You went into the mime? What are you thinking?
Bro, I didn't know what else to do, and it
Well,
seemed
clearly,
like it
but
was
that
gonna
was-
be fine.
I mean, I'm glad you're okay. I'm really glad you're okay, but
we were tearing him apart.
what were
We
you
could have like
thinking?
trapped you in there.
yeah, we could have killed you. Who knows?
I don't know. I looked at my Pokemon and I told them I like gave them a head nod and I was going in. I thought maybe they'd be able to communicate to you that that's what happened. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It happened. I'm okay. We're out now.
Well, now-
Obviously, I'm not going to do it again.
Now that this has happened and you don't have your thingy, can we make like a group pact, like no more ghost stuff, like no more tinkering with negative realms and
No.
why?
Because we don't know what that box is.
Yeah.
I also have a lot of memories up here now that I might want to share with you guys.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
touched the.
He's got the memory straight.
I took all of them.
Can't stop it, Milo.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can only hope to contain him.
Oh, there's the weird words.
Weird
words. I was thinking weird words the
What
entire
words?
time I was in there.
What words?
Ready?
Yes.
You got it, buddy.
Pronunciation challenge with Jordan. Here we go.
Oh
Pronunciation Challenge 2022.
I don't know if
impossible.
you're supposed to pronounce that as that the way that I think you are, but whatever. Et tertia luna versater et astra respirar Desinute. Nunt. Philly hominis. Stultitium. Viarum. Saurum cognoscent.
Quit messing around, CJ.
The box
Nope.
opens.
I did it. I stared at it long enough.
And spilling out onto the floor. I gotta choose my words carefully. Klaus, completely devoid of color, and very regrettably shriveled like a raisin. You see these long tendrils kind of loosely flopping out of him. And his body is just sort of there. Dragon, hale and hearty, completely devoid of color. Otherwise seems fine. Huntail, same deal. Wadsworth, give me an intelligence saving throw, buddy.
Wadsworth.
Like gray, devoid of color.
Yeah, they're like in full grayscale. They look like CJ right now.
I'm gonna roll a die. I'm gonna say a number. Don't say anything yet.
Okay.
21. That's pretty good.
Oh, are you considering the whoopee?
Yeah.
You can wait until after the result
Oh, okay.
if you want to, but you are fine.
I didn't want you to lock in.
So Wadsworth,
Okay.
totally fine. Banged up for sure.
Right. Okay.
Still has some bloodshot eyes. Not colorless at all,
Okay.
but is immediately scanning the room for you.
Hmm.
And just waddles over as fast as his little duck legs will carry him, and he kind of stumbles a bit because he hasn't walked in a while, and just jumps into your arms. And he just gives you like the once over of your face. He's
Yeah.
like, are you...
I'm
Big hug.
so confused, but big hug returned. What? Weren't you just in the kitchen? Why is... Okay.
Haka. Completely devoid of color. 1,000-yard stare straight ahead. Gumi. Devoid of color. 1,000-yard stare. Bang is freaking out. Bang is...
That was accurate to the puck.
Yeah. Half of Bang, and it's not a perfect half. It's like this way diagonally, completely devoid of color. The other half is like ravaged and burned. Whatever was going on, Bang put up a heck of a fight and managed to resist some of what was happening.
So he's like half.
But I will say, CJ, given your time where you were, all of those who are devoid of color and Bang have a third type if they had to.
Holy moly.
You do not know what it is.
Oh my god.
But as you're looking at them, Bang immediately starts flailing, screaming, jumping around, punching walls. He bursts through the door, runs back out into the yard like he's looking for something, and just starts pummeling the earth to the point that his knuckles bleed.
Call him back.
As he's just... And it's not a normal Bang yell. It is rage mode Hulk. It's Scarlet Witch has been in his brain trying to break him. And it's working. As Bang is just... He goes over to one of the nearby trees, snaps it in half, and just starts bashing his forehead into it.
Call him back.
He's just...
I'll
Seems to be in immense pain.
I'll call him back.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. For me?
Yeah.
13.
13? Okay. As you run out there, you're like, Bang. As the laser is coming towards him, he dodges under it and runs up full bore, arms up, and you go, ah! And you call him back as the fists are inches from you.
Jesus.
As you It goes in, and the ball. Roll me a D100.
Oh my
my-
god.
What?
Yeah.
Bang is hurting.
Oh
Bad.
no.
Bang is in a rough way.
Guys, this isn't working the way it normally does.
What's happening?
Oh no. 22.
22.
Oh.
Bang's ball
Oh god.
shatters. As he's just. What are you doing?
Bang. It's okay. We're done. It's over. It's over.
Persuasion check.
Imagine something.
Imagine Bang is smarter than he is.
Bang is a textbook.
Imagine he's in a padded room.
Come on, buddy. Good luck.
I imagine a straitjacket.
18.
18. Okay.
That's good.
You watch
That's
as
good.
Bang, you're like, it's okay, it's okay.
If he stops for a second, I'm gonna go hug him.
Yeah, he stops right in front of your face, and you can see part of him is holding back, and the other part is ready to kill you.
I'm gonna hug him anyway.
Like this whole fist is just wreathed in flames, and it's just dripping this like the same kind of substance that's on Manny's club. As you hug him, you see that one eye that's kind of half and half just tilts back to his normal color. And you watch as he and just gives you a big hug.
Oh boy.
CJ, are you alright?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
For everyone's notes, Manny, you are no longer ghost type. You are ground type. Dragon is now water and moon touched. Huntail, same deal. Haka, same deal. Water and moon touched. Bang, you are fighting fire and moon touched.
Dear God.
That's a
Wadsworth,
lot.
you're fine.
Okay.
Goomy is dragon and moon touched. Whatever your ability was,
Oh.
it is replaced with moon touched. And we'll cover that at a later date.
Oh.
Whatever your moves did, they now do lunar damage.
Oh.
And we'll cover that at a later date.
What the?
Dragon gets a buff. Let's go.
It is
We
worth
find a cure.
noting
You're like, no.
all of the moon touched Pokemon. Your intelligence and charisma is 18.
Holy hell.
You have disadvantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws to resist being charmed or frightened. This negates the Nutri buff.
Do we have disadvantage on
You
those
have
checks?
disadvantage on mental saves to resist charm and fear effects.
Gotcha.
Damn, bro.
If you are outside under the full moon, you get what Bang just had.
Oh, cool. They're werewolves.
Dang, bro.
Werefish.
Yeah.
On the ground.
I'll kill you.
If I get a little faster, you'll get
dragon.
You'll get tired eventually.
Good God, can you imagine a werewolf Gyarados?
Jesus. Please cure him.
So what I will say,
My God.
for now, if you are ever under the full moon and those Pokemon are on your person, your ball does not work as intended.
But
You
we
have
don't
to-
know that.
CJ just found that out for you.
Yeah, I
I'll give
mean
you that.
that doesn't exist anymore.
If you attempt to call them back, you make a new capture roll
Gotcha.
because they are just berserker rage.
Uh-huh. So Bang's Pokeball is
Under-
broken now.
Bang's Pokeball is broken.
Shit, bro.
Now, at night, you have advantage on all of your attack rolls.
At night.
You have a new attack you can do at night.
At night.
We'll cover that when we need to. But all of your other abilities are diminished remarkably. everyone who was in that space, wherever they were, was so far removed from everything that they're used to, everything that they loved, everything they cared about. All they could think about was whatever this presence was that was in front of them. You guys managed to get CJ out after 3 seconds? And it was years. These guys were in there for a few minutes. So it's hard to say. Wadsworth just gives you like the biggest hug, forehead to forehead, and it's just like, oh my god. And while he's holding you, he grows and he's larger than you. And his skin turns a deep blue, and there's this red gem in his forehead now. And he just gives you the biggest hug, picks you up, spins you around, puts you down. Guac.
That's a large size guac.
My boy.
Wadsworth, is that you?
He taps your forehead with one finger, and for literally only a second, shows you that void space. And then pulls you back and kind of like grabs you by the head, and it's just like, guac. And then motions to the 5 moon-touched individuals on your team.
Does that give Milo any other insight to that place, or just what it looked
Just
like?
that dark void.
Okay.
For a brief second for Milo, you experience nothing. It's like you don't have a body. You might as well not have eyes, but you're there. You are just a consciousness adrift, and he spares you the pain of being on the verge of suffocating. But whatever they went through was awful. But as that box disappears.
Huntail is gonna go over to Klaus's corpse and just wrap around it.
I get a question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a werewolf?
No.
Okay.
They got you out within a round.
Damn it!
So I assure you,
I was really hoping for that chest hair.
I swear to you and promise you, DM to player, you don't want it.
No, it doesn't sound like
Because
a
it's
good
not
thing. It doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's not as glamorous as you might think.
Nah,
But-
sounds pretty rough.
For the time being, as that box disappears and Bang calms down, the grave tender just looks to you, CJ. I hope, no, I pray that it was worth it.
What do you mean?
Enjoy your friends. Enjoy the time you have left. And I'll see you on the other side. When the time comes, I'll be there for you.
Okay.
Best of luck, CJ. Make every day count. I have to go. There are more souls to shepherd. You'll see me again someday. Hopefully not soon. As he through the door. And it's around this time you hear the as the door closes for the night. That's where we'll end it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Victory came at a heavy cost, and the Tots will have to find a way to move on. With more mysteries to unpack, they pick up the pieces and try to catch their breath. If you enjoyed this episode of Boarding Party, please consider leaving a like on the video to show them your support. If you'd like to see more of the Tots and stay up to date on the Laris region, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to our Patreon. From there, you can join the discussions in our Discord servers. Check out the post show, Still Rolling, to get a recap of every session with myself and the crew. And there are also links if you'd like to check out some Boarding Party merch. Let us know in the comments below how you think the Tots will move on from this chaotic fight for their lives. And thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next week.